Come and sit down. The Spice Girls are here. Come on, in you come. In you come. In you come.
Oh, thank goodness.
Deep breaths. They're here.
How exciting. It feels like Bunton's heart. Do you remember Live and Cooking?
How posh is this studio?
And the lighting's really good.
Oh, it's changed since the 90s.
Guys, come in, get nice and tight to you, put some headphones on.
Have they got headphones?
Well, if you want to hear your
I've missed you.
We missed you too.
It's great to have you all here.
Look who it is, Jamie.
I keep on thinking, in this context, Spice Girls with Jamie, it's like Alive and Kicking. For those too young to remember, that was a show, a children's programme back in the 90s on a Saturday morning.
It was the best show ever on television.
It was the best show ever.
Handsome young buck.
It's like the last 20 years hasn't happened. Isn't it?
Here we are again.
Listen, we have got so much to talk about this morning.
And games.
We've got some games, obviously.
Games.
But first of all, I just want to... Was there ever a moment when you thought that this moment today, right now, was simply not going to happen?
You have to ask us individually.
Right.
That's so true. I really didn't think that this would ever happen again.
Right.
Yeah, at one point. Because I know lots of people out there will know there was times that I wasn't sure about doing it, but now I'm very, very excited. And
What was it that changed your mind?
I think it was just spending time. Yeah.
She loves me. She loves me. It's because she loves me.
Should we just go down the line? I think Melanie B, she wants full credit because she wanted to, and Emma, to be fair, Emma and
From the
Melanie
beginning.
B, from the beginning up for it.
Right,
Okay?
done.
I always said it's going to happen.
It's going to happen. She was completely committed.
Because, Mel, and that is true, you always said, it's going to happen, no doubt about it.
Definitely.
You were by far, it seemed the most confident.
And I would even say on a yearly basis, oh yeah, we're definitely going to get back together next year.
Right.
And I would say year after year after year.
Right.
And we would phone her and go, Melanie, can you stop saying it?
Would you say Melanie was probably the most vocal about it?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
I mean,
If you say it enough, it will happen because it's all good, positive vibes, I think.
So let's go back. I just want to go back to the Olympics. So you've
But you
closed.
didn't ask these two about what
Okay, yeah. So Melanie C, was there a time when you thought it wasn't going to happen?
She's already said that.
There's a time I wasn't sure,
And then
Jerry.
Emma and I would sort of have these little chats about it.
Yes.
And think, oh, God, how can we make this happen? Then we got to a point where it was like, okay, maybe we have to let it go. And there was just one moment, and I said, I'm going to go around Melanie C's house for a cup of tea,
Right.
and have one last conversation. But I'd let it go because I thought, actually, if she doesn't want to do
A
it,
short answer would have been good, but it's all right.
But there you go.
So
And I wanted it to happen because I was like, please, the kids would love it. Our kids would love it, obviously, seeing us up on stage. And now it's happening. Amazing.
yeah.
And so let's talk about exactly what it is that's going to happen. So we know you've got this.
Don't look at me because I'm going to get myself into trouble. Ask everybody else.
Why would I do?
Stuff.
Yeah, because she keeps saying the
I'm
wrong
doing a
thing.
Will tour as far as I'm concerned.
6 nights.
6 nights.
Tickets go on sale what is it now?
On Saturday.
10:30 a.m. Saturday.
Yeah.
And at this stage, that is it. Is there going to be? Do we know if there's going to be any more?
Pants on fire.
That's it. There's 6. Do you know what? We just thought, let's just take things slowly.
Yeah.
See how it goes. Let's see if Mel B behaves herself.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, you're totally getting it.
Just, you know.
And let's see. And then we'll see.
Right.
It's going to be a celebration. Everybody's welcome. You know?
Yeah.
Every boy and every girl.
Yeah, we know where that
together.
one's going.
Spice up your life.
Exactly.
And what about the shows themselves? Is there going to be new material? Are you going to be recording anything new?
Yes, we're recording an album. We're
Right.
going to go into the
Stop
studio
it.
next week.
She's fibbing. We want it to be... Obviously, we're going to play all of our hits. We've got some really interesting creative ideas, but we want our fans from back in the day to come and enjoy it. We want new fans that we get introduced to all the time.
Yeah,
you know?
new generation.
Oh my gosh, I've met a fan who's 4 years old. You know, it'd be lovely to really, for those people to be able to see us on stage, the people who never got around to seeing us last time.
Is it?
Bizarre, isn't it?
Yeah.
Likes you. You think, how do you know?
Well, down to is there any concern that it just that you're going to struggle to sell to? Is there are you nervous about the reaction, or are you fully confident that this is
got a really big family?
That's very good. That's good cover.
Well, listen, listen. I tell you what, you have taken over this morning. We're meant to be doing the time tunnel right now.
Do you know what? We really appreciate that you've extended your little show for us. We appreciate
It's not
that.
a little show, it's a really big show.
I know, it's a really big show, but I'm talking about, the
we waited. We waited for them, didn't we?
We really
Thank you
appreciate
for
it.
having us.
Well, listen, it's an absolute pleasure.
You're still handsome.
We are. That's kind of you, Jerry.
You've weathered well.
Isn't he
Thank you.
still handsome?
Do you know what?
Isn't
Emma
he?
does talk about you, right? She tells me all about your behaviour and how
Right.
good you are and lovely. So continue to do that, okay? Because
I
otherwise you will have the wrath of us lot.
Yes.
Just saying.
I tell you what we'll do. Why don't we play?
These are my mates.
I know. I know. Listen.
Behave yourself. If you don't behave yourself, trouble.
Look, I'm watching.
Don't think for one moment that I've not done this before. 20, however many
Very
years we've been
true.
doing this.
Yeah.
So how about that? The Spice Girls are back, and they are here, live and direct on London's Hot Breakfast. We'll play this, and we'll have more from the girls in just a couple of minutes. It's 9:13.
Well done.
What are you doing?
How are you doing?
What am I doing?
I said, how are you doing?
Oh, how are you doing? I thought you were doing what you did. I was dancing.
No, she said, how are you doing?
Emma does talk about you. Emma does talk about you.
Does she?
Yeah.
Oh, look,
Only
we're not
sometimes.
we're not here to talk about me. We're here to talk about you.
The Spice Girls. Taking over London's Hot Breakfast.
Fran sent in a lovely text saying, I remember seeing you guys on the Ozone with Jamie all those years ago.
Yay.
And it's funny, we talked about that.
Was it called the Ozone rather than Live and Cooking?
Well, it was Live and Kicking we did on
did
Saturday
Ozone.
mornings,
Yeah.
which was pretty chaotic.
No,
We had the
was that
Ozone.
with Zoe?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
No, Live and Kicking was, yeah.
No, yeah.
But then also we did Top of the Pops.
But the Ozone was the one where you were very frightened of us, wasn't it?
Well, it was always slightly terrifying interviewing you guys. Well, just because it was always a little bit chaotic. Anyway, Fran remembered that, so we had a little bit of a... We've delved down into the archive to find this clip. Have a listen to this. This is from 22 years ago.
Wow.
Right? Listen to how we all sounded 22 years ago.
One last thing.
Yeah, but it was you who hit me in the first place.
Yeah, but...
What he just bought? No, let him finish. Let's say something.
finished.
Camera, can't you sit there?
I'm finished.
No, I feel like we've let you down. Come and
No, you
sit here.
haven't. You've been
Do you know
very
what
good.
I'd like to say though?
What?
I think you've got much better.
That is funny.
It's
Got
exactly...
better since the first time we
That was
met you.
22 years ago. Nothing has changed.
Well done. She said you got better.
Our voices have just got a little bit lower.
Yeah, I've also...
They have.
You've all got slightly more posh as well, I've noticed.
Not me.
No, not
No,
clearly not
come
you.
on.
But it's,
Posh in what way?
well, you've all seemed more refined.
I think it's...
Older is the word.
Is that what that was
Age
like?
smooths out
I
your
hope it's a compliment.
18 minutes past 9 on London's Hot Breakfast. The Spice Girls have taken over. We'll have more from them in just a bit.
Remember the word.
Not going to be a problem.
No.
No problem at
Tell me
all.
about it.
There you go.
25 past 9. Oh, they said
Let's
it
play
would
the
never.
game. Come on.
Welcome to Miss Impatient Spice.
How difficult has it been to keep Mel B's mouth shut in the build-up?
We haven't done that.
We love it.
It's been impossible, is the answer.
We've come to a conclusion.
One
Just
of the-
let it run.
One of the great things about interviewing Spice Girls is because if you want to get anything, you just go straight to Mel.
I was just going to tell you everything.
Everything you need
Always.
to know.
So true.
And I'm going to slightly exaggerate it too. Will tell. Coming up in 3 weeks.
It's been a while, but how well do they really know each other? It's time to find out in our special Who Do You Think You Are game.
Is it really good, this game?
It's about managing expectations. It's okay.
Okay.
So basically, what we're going to do is I'm going to ask you a question, and then you just have to buzz in with your answer, and the answer will be a Spice Girl. So, for instance, the first one, if I was to say which Spice Girl was once sick in Mel B's mouth,
Sporty.
No, not here. Me.
hang on, one sec.
Emma.
You were sick in my mouth.
Yes.
I knew that. I knew that.
Right, so
Emma,
we were in America. We'd gone out for some drinks. And we were on our way home in the car, and I did feel very ill because I'd eaten something
Right.
weird and had a few drinks, and I was sick out the window, but it blew.
Yeah, I do remember that.
into my mouth. Yeah. Well, because she was still talking. Of course. If she'd kept her mouth shut for 5 minutes, I might not have flown in.
Which Spice Girl demanded peanut butter sandwiches instead of rubbish cucumber sandwiches?
But Prince
hang on.
Thinking me. It was me.
It was...
I knew she'd do that. Buzzer, wait for your name. That's first thing. Oh, it was...
It was me.
Mel B's the right.
And,
Which
you know it was made on... Did Prince Harry made it? Was it Prince Harry?
I think so, yeah.
They
Prince
made
Harry
us
made
put it
it.
on toast.
And we arrived in a helicopter.
We did?
Yeah, we were very flash.
which Spice Girl wanted the reunion to happen the most?
Sporty.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll give you that one.
It was. The answer
I think it was Scary Spice.
is the right answer.
Yeah.
Well done.
Okay, now I think I know the rules of the game. You have to press the buzzer.
Yeah.
Press the
Yeah,
button.
exactly.
You can
Okay.
talk. Okay.
Which Spice Girl did Andy Peters walk in on while she was eating a McDonald's topless?
Sporty.
That's got to be Geri.
Geri!
She's got boobs out, this one.
No, I think
That
it
was Geri.
It was Geri.
You are a bit of a nudist. You always have been.
She's always been a nudist.
Is
She's
that right?
always got her kit off.
I'm just
Always.
comfortable. I don't see it as like naked.
No, it's
I just-
lovely.
I'm just comfortable.
Which Spice
My
Girl
pants,
can
not
burp
completely.
the alphabet backwards?
Baby.
I can do the alphabet backwards, but I can't burp it.
If you tried, you might be able to.
No, I can't.
Does it have to be one burp?
Oh, that would be quite a skill, wouldn't it?
Quite a skill.
I'm going to practice that. That'd be
Which,
good poetry.
which Spice Girl needs the money the most?
me because I'm divorced.
Do you know what? I love her honesty. Don't you just love that? Breath of fresh air. Bulletproof.
Which Spice Girl is the worst singer?
Where did that question...
You should have vetted these questions, Emma.
That was not on the list.
No, I just made that one up.
Yeah.
I think Jerry's going to say something profound.
Oh, God, no.
You pressed the button.
She had that look on her face.
Go on,
pressed
which
the
one's the
button.
worst singer? Answer
I
it.
don't think it. I think they're all good.
Yeah.
They're all amazing.
Whose boobs fell out on stage at the Brits?
Sporty.
Ginger.
Gingers.
Come on,
It
Dad.
didn't.
They were just out anyway.
No,
Which Spice Girl wore the biggest bras?
me.
You.
Scary.
No, me.
Geri,
I know. I'm boulder holders.
Over-shoulder boulder holders.
You know, I like granny bras. I'm actually Granny Spice.
No, you're not.
Completely.
Do you think we need to reappraise the nicknames for the new
maybe.
tour?
Do you know what? Nothing's changed. I've always been Granny Spice.
Yeah.
Okay, I
I've
think
had
we've got-
biscuits in my
Biscuits
handbag.
and tea.
Yeah, nothing's changed.
We've got one more. Whose idea was it to once run naked around a hotel in Los Angeles?
Mel B.
Mel B.
Scary.
Was it right?
It was me.
Your idea.
Yeah.
What happened there?
I don't know.
I remember this
doing
very well.
dares.
It was the both of us. We were doing dares, and we were only allowed to take a flannel, like a small flannel, with us. So obviously, what do you cover?
What boob and
yeah.
what bits and pieces do you cover?
Difficult
Yeah.
choice to make.
Actually, we did it like a street when we were shooting Say You Be There video in the desert. Running
Oh,
around
you
in that way in
did,
our
yeah.
boots. Yeah. That freedom.
So come to the conclusion
It's
that
in
the
the
Spice
dark.
Girls quite like being naked.
We do.
Well, I tell you what, we're going to play a song. That's the game. That's the game done. Well done. I think.
Who wins, though?
Actually, can I just rectify? I actually don't need the money because I'm actually quite rich. I'm just doing it because I love you ladies. I just want to put it out there. That's all.
It's a beautiful
See.
It would
sentiment.
have really bothered me if I hadn't
love
said
you.
that
The
before.
Spice Girls have taken over hearts.
We have.
We'll have more for a bit.
Who won?
Definitely wasn't baby.
Who won? Jamie, who won the
won,
game?
Jamie?
And what do we get?
Song start.
Don't care who's
Women.
That makes it more than that. And it's something about how, if you're 30-something or 40-something and you think, I've had kids, I'm finished, and then it's just like, and you think, when you think, that's it, I've done my life, I've finished my thing. And what you're doing is like, we can have one more go. Let's give it another. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think we're celebrating, everybody, the fans, that generation, but also the next generation. We're all coming together and just, full of joy, having a great time.
I've missed your philosophical musings, Geri. I'm not gonna lie.
Have you?
No.
Yeah.
But before we go, there's one thing I have to ask you, because obviously we're not here as a five. Victoria is not joining the tour. How difficult was it to make the decision to go on tour without her? Was that a tricky decision to make?
Yeah, I mean, I think it is tough because obviously she's a huge part of the band.
Or was a huge part, let's be honest.
She still is. She still is. As Geri always says, because, there were times, like I mentioned earlier, I was unsure. And we really support each other and the decisions that we make, and we really support her, and she's really supporting us. So, and I think that's a big part of our ethos, and that's what
she's joining us at Wembley on June 14th.
Brilliant, I love that.
Don't we just
that's now going to be the story.
It is, isn't it?
We could quote you on that.
But she's very excited for us, and it's going to be strange, because none of us can watch the Spice Girls on stage, but she will be able to.
And what about? There's another rumour that you're going to do Glastonbury. Any truth in that?
Ooh,
that's not
that'd be
nice.
Glastonbury.
When is Glastonbury?
When is that?
On the next.
I think it's during when you're playing sometime.
Is it May or June?
No, I don't think we are.
No,
There's no
Okay.
plan. There's no plans.
There's no plans for that.
We should, though.
I tell
That'd
you,
be quite nice, wouldn't
I
it?
think so.
We've got together for the fans. That's why, you've just said it.
Yeah.
And I think...
and the money.
No, that's secondary.
Do you know what? Everything we've done is always, when you chase money, that's the wrong way round. That's a byproduct of what you do.
Right.
It's true. You
No, I
love
know.
doing your radio thing, and you get
I wouldn't
paid
do it if
for
I wasn't paid.
Do you know what? We actually love doing it. I was just saying we were on that other station this morning, and we said, okay,
Jerry's ex.
yeah. Okay. Wonderful. Anyway, you know what? 2 nights ago, we were in my kitchen. Okay, we were showing the new kitchen, and Mel B said, got everyone else out, and then we all had this just group hug, and it was a little bit teary. I sort of just love coming together.
I told them that, and we had a cup of tea. But also,
so
I do think
nice.
we're celebrating for the women as well of our, who were around when we came out, and they are so excited about the show. They want to come and reminisce and have a nostalgic night. It's going to be very special.
Well, do you know what? I just want to say it's fantastic to have you back.
Oh,
Thank you.
thanks, Jake.
And I
Good
do
to
mean
see
that.
you.
It's a pleasure. Thank you so much for coming in. Best of luck with the tour. Tickets go on sale Saturday morning, 10:30. We're going to have to give Toby his show back now.
No.
Just take over all day.
That's Toby Antit.
That's right. Toby's time tunnel.
Toby, do you know what? Is he still going?
He's still going.
Your perfect Saturday night in.